Morning. It's the crack of 10 AM here at Windy Bum, and I am up and out of bed, bright-eyed and relatively bushy-tailed. And I'm about to watch the latest Project Nigel video that's just been uploaded. For many months now I've enjoyed watching the Project Nigel videos at night when they're uploaded at about 11:30 with a nice bottle of wine. For the past couple of days they've been uploaded in the morning, which means that I now start drinking at 9 AM. I'm drunk now.
Very useful because that provides the propulsion to help you go to wherever it is you want to go to. Oil, McCool and all the others.
His no-nonsense sales pitches aren't entirely nonsense-free, are they? But then of course the man is constructed almost entirely of nonsense and pasties and mustard. This is Sheeson, my non-binary Rover 25 IXL. And this is a car that I've fallen even more in love with since I discovered it has a little party trick. In that when you have a Ferdle with the gear wiggler, he will she will, they will, pick up their old lady lacy skirts and reveal that they're wearing crotchless panties underneath, which is rather fun. I gave this car a jolly good washing yesterday, using the new hose that I'd bought specifically for that purpose. Clean, isn't it? Except this has happened overnight, and the reason this has happened overnight are these chaps here. My mighty Scots pines. In which pigeons perch and crap on my car, and pine cones and detritus fall and lodge themselves in all of Sheeson's little nooks and crevices, which is slightly annoying. But I love these trees. They've been good friends to me. I like to listen to them in the wind, especially in winter. And the birds love them too. Look, there's a little chap there, if you can see, enjoying his perch. But last winter, there was a terrible storm, and half of my trees fell off. And the half of the tree that fell off fell onto Betty Ford, my little Sport KA. Sport KA? No, Street KA. The convertible, who was parked where Sheeson is now. And that was kind of the end for Betty Ford. You may have seen a video on this channel introducing her and talking about how wonderful it was going to be this summer. Topless fun with Betty Ford. And then she just disappeared. And that's why. A tree fell on her. And she went to the big car park in the sky. So my trees are now something of the walking wounded. And they're also something of a liability. And to be honest, they're too big to be where they are now. Many years ago, somebody planted them, possibly without thinking of the future. And now these great leviathans, if being weakened, they were to fall over in the wrong direction, they could fall on a car, or on somebody's head, or on the cottage. So, the days of Sheeson being compromised by both the trees and our avian friends that dwell within them are numbered. Because on July the 15th, these big boys are coming down. And I shall miss them terribly. Don't think Sheeson will though. Okay, somewhat belatedly, but it's time to start the cleanup operation on Sir Arnold. As you can see, he really needs it. So nice to have the old boy home. And I will be using my new hose, for which I paid $6.99 from Home Bargains. And I did use it yesterday on Sheeson, the 25. And here comes my review. Boaty's hose review. It's a bit crap, but it's cheap and it's better than nothing. Right, Sir Arnold has had a jolly good rinse off, and he has moved from there to the front, and that's all he's going to get in the way of cleaning today. He can have a proper detailed clean tomorrow or next year at some point. Look at this, I've got a rogue potato growing in my mint. I've taken Sheeson down to the nice garage and treated him to no less than £5 of the finest E5 fuel. So the next job will be to pop him back where he belongs, and then it's time to think about lunch. And today is going to be tandoori chicken with big mahoosive rustic skin on chips and salad with a nice dressing. Look at that, 297 people have watched my videos in the last 48 hours. That's amazing. Poor HJ. You need a good scrub too, don't you? Let's say a quick hello to Miss Henrietta Pye. She did jolly well on Sunday. Now that she's untied away, I need to get Sir Arnold and the Honourable HJ Rover swapped over, because HJ is going on work duty tonight, despite the fact that his exhaust is blowing its arse off. That tend to be extremely expensive. What I would suggest, I've just got out of the shower, and as always I've noticed that when you unwrap me, there's a little bit too much of me really. And it got me to thinking. Now, I used to be an athlete, so I understand the human body quite well. And I understand the difference between different type of fat cells, brown versus white. And I do genuinely believe, well I don't believe, I know, that there is such a thing as a genetic predisposition to carrying weight. So I knew that as soon as I finished my career as an athlete, that without that regimented and extreme training program, then just like my father and grandfather, who were also both athletes, without that excessive training, then no matter how careful I was with my diet, I knew that I would carry a little bit of weight. That said, on Monday, on the road trip, when I popped in for my weekly Big Mac, a bus. When I popped in for my weekly Big Mac, I deliberately sat opposite a highly morbidly obese gentleman. And he was tucking into 3 big burgers. I'm not sure what they were, but they were the big burgers. 3 large portions of fries and 2 large fizzy drinks. So I think that some people might be fat because they eat too much.